Near the end of the line, but the end of the line keeps moving farther back for the Romney event. They were just giving instructions about what, in fact, here's more people coming to the end of the line. And your name, sir?
Win Hutchinson.
And where are you from?
Manchester.
Okay. Now, obviously, it's a local event for you, and as a person from Manchester, you see an awful lot of politicians coming through. What brings you to this event in particular?
I've seen Paul Ryan speak before. Good man.
Were you surprised at the Ryan pick?
No.
I must admit,
I was wishing for it.
I must admit, I was surprised. I was sure it was going to be Pawlenty. I didn't think Mitt Romney would have. Well, it would have been, frankly, consistent in certain respects, but this is a CEO pick. I look at this pick as the pick that a CEO makes when he wants to solve a problem. How do you see this pick?
I see this pick as wanting to move the debate from personal attack to substantive, Medicare, Medicaid, all of the things that we need to talk about, Social Security. I'm very familiar with those because I'm on them.
What do you expect to hear today?
I expect to hear what they intend to do.
Now, I'd actually like to grab you as well, sir, as you were commenting.
Oh, grab me too hard.
All right. On the air this morning, on WCRN, there was a caller who claimed that the Ryan pick was a horrible pick, that it was going to hurt the ticket. What do you say to a Democratic partisan who says something like that?
It's just a bluff. They're petrified that they were petrified that Romney would pick Ryan.
And
you know why? Because they're bringing up issues that we need to talk about instead of, like the gentleman said, talking about stupid things.
Like what you
taxes and all this stuff.
Or what superpower you're supposed to have at that New Mexico station. I'm still trying to recover from that. And what's your name, sir?
Rich LaPointe.
And where are you from?
Richmond, Maine.
Richmond, Maine. So you've come from the north. I've come from the south because I live in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
Right. And you through North Conway, New Hampshire, right 20 miles from North Conway, New Hampshire, east of North Conway.
So you're both excited to be here, and one of the things we've heard is that seniors are going to be scared away by Paul Ryan. And by the way, just a note, the line was here when I started filming. The line is now found there. What do you think of that statement, that seniors will be scared away by Paul?
Well, there's no effect on anybody who's currently on Social Security or anybody who's 55 or older.
Right.
Okay, it doesn't change. Okay? And we know that if my grandchildren want to have something when they retire, we're going to make some changes now.
So in other words, Medicare, nothing will kill Medicare as we know it, more like Medicare as we know it right now.
And the thing we didn't know about, and we just found out about, is Obama taking out $217 million out of Medicare to fund
$116 million.
216, I mean billion. Billion with a B, yes. Yeah. To fund his Obamacare. Nobody knew about that until last week. I thought it was, I thought it was.
He ended Medicare Advantage. There's a lot of people, especially like in Florida and places like that take advantage of that. You can't have it in New Hampshire. It's not available.
Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. One last thing. Again, the Obama campaign's claiming that they purposely don't have the long lines. I'm sure they'd be so disappointed in this line here.
Listen, after answering your questions, could you give us first row? You seem to be a man with great influence, so I think maybe you can.
Actually, I had to get the middle press area because I'm not traveling with either Romney or Ryan. So.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and I hope to talk to you after the event to get your perspective on it.
Okay.